as a favorite inheriting that?
You know, why is Ruto the kingpin of Rift Valley? These things just happen. This is about ambition. This is about ability. It's about charisma. So Babu Wino has a charisma to attract the people to him. And that has worked for him very well within the Luo Nyanza region. Yeah.
All right, Prof. And in this unity or disunity of ODM, an observer with keen interest will be President William Ruto as we edge towards 2027 polls, isn't it?
Yes.
Would he want a united ODM as one faction?
You see, the problem with President Ruto in matters of ODM, all he's looking for is a set of leaders who should be in charge of ODM to deliver ODM to him. To me, that's a poor strategy. Yes. You must be mindful of who leads ODM, takes over ODM, and what impact that takeover has on ODM. This forced takeover of ODM by the people we now stop mentioning because we have mentioned them too many times, they'll be annoyed with us. This forced takeover, this coup, will not deliver ODM to William Ruto. The ODM they will deliver will be a shell. If I were Ruto, I would encourage the proper management of affairs in ODM to the extent of there being leaders that are acceptable within ODM. Once that happens, then using your insiders, those insiders then influence the party through the party organs to render support to Ruto between now, 2027, and even beyond.
And some have, Prof, suggested through advisories advising the president to dissolve UDA and seek a second term on an ODM ticket.
You see, anything you do, especially in today's world, if you do it in a manner to communicate to the people that you think they lack intelligence, it won't work. People will see the game. They will see it for what it is. Sasa watasema huyu jamaa anataka kucheza na sisi. Kwani anatubeba namna gani? You see, this is what Kenyans will say. It will not work. Let Ruto remain with his UDA. Let there be a strong, united ODM supporting Ruto. That will work. And in fact, it is so feasible. It can actually work very well, if you ask me. If, for example, I have suggested, if it was Orengo who was given the deputy party, the interim party leadership, you know, he resonates well with the ground, nationally, from Luo Nyanza, the entire country. And then Sifuna is not antagonized. You get it? That arrangement will ensure there is a strong ODM. And if that strong ODM speaks and says, let's support Ruto in honor of Raila Odinga, because you have said that is the blueprint Raila left with them. You know, it will sell.
Will it?
Yeah, it will sell. It will it'll be very difficult for you to oppose that. Because look here, we are here as ODM. Baba left us working with Ruto. It will not be good for Baba, wherever he is, for us not to continue working with Ruto, at least up to 2027. You see, it will work. But if you take over the party using some tricks and games and so that it looks like a coup, you will have very little support on the ground.
But, Prof, I suppose it is to the advantage of the president that ODM remains intact.
That's what I mean. And a proper ODM, not a shell ODM, a really ODM that is national. So that from Kakamega, Oparanya is speaking about ODM and supporting who? Ruto. From Kosi Joe is speaking and this governor there. From somewhere else, Sifuna is speaking from Nairobi. The Orengos and the Wangas are speaking from Nyanza. So the voices are across the country all saying, in honor of Raila Odinga, let's continue with the broad-based government where he left us. You see, it will work. But if you enable a few people to craftily take over ODM, they will take the seats. But where are the people? The people will not follow them, unfortunately for them. And they will see it in the fullness of time.
And finally, because of the interest of time, Prof, there are youngsters and some who have been in the political space whose career can be attributed to Raila's endorsement. Where does that leave some of the politicians in the country, in the sense of the many who waited for Raila to endorse them and get an automatic ODM ticket and an election?
When a big tree falls, many things happen. Birds scatter everything, many things happen. Raila's passing on will affect many people. It will create many orphans. There are people who have never won an election. All it has taken is Raila to lift their hand. And there are many, and it's across the countries, not even just Luo Nyanza. Those orphans are going to feel it. They are going to be orphans. But at the same time, it creates space for people to genuinely come up, fight for positions, and become leaders in their own right, and help the communities from where they come and the nation at large.